A brilliant dual Group 1 winning 3-year-old, the highest rated son of More Than Ready. Special, phenomenal, virtually unbeatable. Call him what you will, Verrazano was an exceptionally gifted racehorse.
Verrazano is one of the most brilliant 3-year-olds I've seen in a long time. Also, certainly one of the handsomest horses.
On his day, Verrazano had more talent than any other 3-year-old in his crop. I mean, he was an immensely talented performer.
Anywhere from 6 furlongs up to 1.1 miles, he's been virtually unbeatable.
He crushed good company as well as horses he was supposed to crush. I mean, he's the kind of horse that he could slay him with speed, or he could rate from a little bit off the pace and get the job done just as efficiently.
Verrazano burst onto the scene with a sparkling display over 1,300 metres on his debut.
A very sharp debut for Verrazano. Won it by 6 or 7.
Well, Verrazano in his first 2 starts, it was obviously something very special had arrived. He won those first 2 races by 24 lengths in total. Immediately put himself in the picture as a very, very special horse.
His burgeoning reputation as the best 3-year-old colt of his crop was only enhanced by a 16-length romp on his second start.
Verrazano, very impressive over Eton Blue.
For a horse to run 1 mile in 1:34.4 in his second start the way he did and went off by himself, he's as brilliant a horse as we have.
He then blitzed Group 1 calibre rivals on his first start in group company.
But down to the wire, it's Verrazano, and Java's War is charging late. But Verrazano passes a big test. He's a graded stakes winner now.
Group 1 glory was to follow next as Verrazano continued his unbeaten winning streak.
Verrazano tested as he has never been tested before by Vijack. 2 undefeated 3-year-olds into the final 16th of a mile. Normandy Invasion is third, and they're coming down to the finish, and it will be Verrazano.
That's where he showed his heart, and there was some good horses in there.
However, no performance defines the brilliance of Verrazano quite like his record-breaking win in the Grade 1 Haskell Invitational Stakes. His near 10-length superiority over a quality field had to be seen to be believed.
But Verrazano is pulling away! And Verrazano and John Velasquez have blown away their competition. They wrap in the Haskell. Power Broker was second.
There was no better race that a 3-year-old ran in 2013 than Verrazano's Haskell.
Blew the field away that day, and it was a monstrous effort.
The Haskell was a spectacular performance.
He just crushed those horses. It was, I can't think of another 3-year-old performance that was better than that one.
And as a record-setting son of More Than Ready from a strong female line, Verrazano has a most appealing pedigree.
More Than Ready was a brilliantly fast 2-year-old. One really well-known writer said that he was probably the most exciting 2-year-old to come to Saratoga since Man of War. So on top of his allure to American breeders, Verrazano is a horse who should have strong appeal in Australia. More Than Ready has been one of the best stallions in that country for a long, long time. Twice champion sire of 2-year-olds, he sired 2 champion 2-year-olds there. Verrazano wasn't asked to sprint very often, but the speed he showed on his debut, he's got the speed that should appeal in Australia. And he's got the toughness. It's a big factor in Australia to have horses that are resilient, and he's got a pedigree that a lot of physical resilience is in there.
And just for good measure, he's an awesome-looking horse.
Yeah, he's a magnificent individual, striking animal, good size, well-balanced, and just a gorgeous horse. To me, I mean, what's great is when you have a horse that has the ability that he has, and then they have a mind to go along with it. He's a real high-class individual, very easy to train, minds himself well. Just a classy individual, so it makes my job a lot easier.
He's a striking horse. I mean, he really is. I'm sad to see him go because, he's the kind of horse that we love to see on the racetrack. I'm sure he's going to make a tremendous sire.
Renowned US racing writer Steve Haskins said of Verrazano, when you look at him next to other horses, he looks like Hercules next to mere mortals. A dual Group 1 winning 3-year-old and the best son of More Than Ready, that's Verrazano.
Pond5.com